You're doing it again? But something older? I think? Did I? No, Yeah, I'm doing it this time but without the Christmas module. Because something tells me it vigorously takes out Clockwork Orange for some reason.
Alex from Clockwork Orange, freshly out of prison and rehabilitated, landed a new job as the sounder for the children's playpen at Santa. Alex's role is to entertain all the kids whose parents are all getting wasted while also dressed up as Santa. Alex fields questions and listens to all the girls and boys and boils and goys. A child looks up at him curiously with big brown eyes that light up as they exclaim, "You are much gentler than other Santas." They grasp his red and white knit sweater and marvel at it as though they have never seen such a fabric. In a single beat, another child shoves the first aside and excitedly demands, "Tell me the presents you've been saving for me, Santa," before grabbing Alex's shirt and spinning it like a pinwheel, tossing it around playfully before stepping back to meet his stare with an upturned face shining with excitement. "Don't tell me that old guy already spilled the beans?" he hollers before rushing back off to sit on the ledge, admiring Alex and all the mayhem going on around him. Alex is caught off guard by all this activity and wonders how to entertain these chaotic kids. He thought they would just stand in a line for some photos, maybe catch a glimpse of his tattoo peeking out from under his beard, but this seemed like more of an adventure than a simple gathering. He reaches into his bag for some chocolate chip cookies and distributes them generously amongst the excitable youngsters, noting with slight delight their messy sweet mouths and smudged clothing. As he catches his breath and hands out his last sweet, he hears a quiet and sad voice from his left. "You didn't bring any snacks for me," it says almost bitterly, reminding him that his entire career is getting woozy on cheap liquor and making a scene while he watches over their babies. How could they possibly forget to take care of them when Alex made his stomach queasy with responsibility? "Well, not today, little one," he replies with some regret. "But next time, I promise." This seemed to pacify the young one, and Alex sighed with relief, thankful he could resolve a confrontation before it started. As he carefully sets the now empty cookie jar back into his bag, he feels a tug on his pants. A boy with long, black hair and ice blue eyes meets him at his eye level, holding out a toy giraffe Alex doesn't remember seeing before. "Mine now." "Your turn." Alex chuckles, accepting the small creature as though he were a child again. To the rhythm of the bell and the soft squeak of wooden swings, Alex surveys the wide-open space, watching his parents rush by with oversized beverages in tow. It's clear they've all enjoyed this yearly festivity before, but Alex hopes that maybe his new talent for a mischievous childhood may lead to new joys and unexpected gifts. He looks down at the smiling faces that sparkle like stars in the darkness and thinks of the words he might speak next. But in this moment, there is no need for words. They watch each other playfully, and he wonders if his young fans will notice the gentle rhythm of the metronome that anchors him to the music box inside. Or perhaps they are too busy waltzing on snow-covered ground as a surprise snowfall envelops them. The holiday season was only beginning, but already Alex saw that its magic extends far beyond candy canes and Christmas cheer. What happened here, what sparked inside him that night, seemed nothing short of the love and affection of so many dear and brilliant minds. And as he placed the small toy animal beside him and listened to the children's blissful, high-pitched giggling and watched the enchanted snowflakes sparkle against the candlelight, he understood that this would be the best Santakin yet. Alex checks out of the Santakin gig, and later in the night checks into his Amazon Santa's fulfillment center gig. Under the LED lights, they put me to work wrapping and packing toys for an online retailer that prides itself on same-day delivery. Being a former member of a young, savage mollycoddle gang known as the Burgesses had given me the dexterity, muscle and sharp I needed to perform this job, and so I knuckle-dust my way through another snow-capped night, packing chocolates, nectarines, and festive knickknacks for my peep-yielder boss. As the metal beats thud overhead and my co-workers guffaw like mules, I remember my role in making children happy and keeping families connected on a joyful night. I think of the giraffe in all its plastic magnificence and realize it truly is the year of little miracles. Honk, honk, our deliveries rattle to and fro, and it sounds like Beethoven's clock is ticking to my rescue right now, but I am good at this. Hell, I am dramatized, and soon the sound of rolling boxes and clicking staples becomes comforting, like the crooning vocals of the favorite Christmas song on repeat, until dawn lights the dark Chicago streets. As we flip the closing switch and prepare to hit the gym, my coworkers gather round for the photo op. And in it, we grin like idiots, our arms draped around each other, cheeks red and hats twinkling with lights. Now I've come so far to believe. It seems to be the season where love and peace shine through. So please, please spare the caricature and all my charm. Despite the bad, sometimes one memory blossoms into 1,000. And like any magical child who dreamed of Santa and his full belly of cookies, we hold on to the dream, feeling hopeful for tomorrow. We search our happiness and bask in each shared memory, from a long ride on that red and white sleigh to unpacking life's mysteries under the big bold gift wrap, with Christmas giving each other a salute. Note, that'd satisfy the dialogue by 50%. And for it count? Time. He clapped on the blower, made him crank it, without let up. Oh, that's unintentional spelling error. That's the B/rap in my grandchild reflects nostalgia and tradition that's difficult to attain. They must come as a foursome. He didn't realize too many contradictory statements and had begun the job swaddled like a babe. Or maybe even better, as St. Nick doing his con. He turned a dozen youngins his lollipop, and they held his beard string through their fingers in turn. But among the boozers, beakers and squeezers, he found a need and did without those knitted mittens holding the gilded glutes. Just dandy about forgetting about manners and sputs about the ones being given thanks, sitting at the tree with toys. Nothing but toys and lots more plunder. Those mints upper shimmy felt him coming on like a train. Also repetitive imagery. While looking for nuggets, his soulmate could tell. Oh man, oh wow! Keep going, goody gumdrops! Sometimes his misuse of slang flew in his face like a fish and the naughty thoughts, but always in time and safe passage came again, like a magic carpet, leading him to the gift so he wouldn't come shy. Well, it's made go for that bumpkin strider one time, only to hear the tiss, tiss, bam, bams, like a real imperfection so sad. So glad! And now with this day off from wrapping up, Alex feels like he'll fit right back in and go home to the family's peepers cooking. Speaking of which, dear heavens, he hoped the turkey dinner he heard frying had some ham in it. Don't let the clock beat and tick-tock its gums. That would be bloop. Drop, smack 'em flat. Also, can you imagine 2 words on the end? Whoops. The thought made him scrumptious. Here he was, his head jibbing with all the ruffles, and mistering with gliz, and jingle, ing all the, his eyes bulging, stoled against the wall with disbelief. It was just getting stertortious. She pointed at the little rascals by the fire and explained it was to scare them straight. And being one less wise, he made haste before his boss caught him speaking before his hours. He's got a load on his legs for his mama gently giving him a good slap. Speaking of wiser, he did keep singing. His dream of what made childhood so blessed, the little presents under a tree. Plus those songs, as clear and distinct, he would never, ever miss them. They fill him with warmth and memories, like he'd play with his favorite toy and say, "Merry Christmas," while they dance on twee white, and his tummy dilly faulty went. It burst like a gobble. Kumquat and lemonade that splashes everywhere he goes. Like that, his old mates at his door came, and the new mate who's the wife-bearer. One hunchback with his wobbler of choice, and he set course for the hills, where he met Santa to ride his sleigh. But little did Alex know, they took him in, made him the official taste tester, and Elfie saw the stripes that little man was wearing. He'd never not try this and just say, boom, complete another incomplete sentence. Next year, you bet your besties be meeting at this spot with eyes wide and mouths grinning like cats. But Alex had taught us one more lesson, and for that we oops give thanks. Speaking of out-of-place thanks, his pals even caught him and squeezed him like nests of an egg. They helped him see how their bond wasn't shallow but brittle and ready to mend. Even little Frank couldn't believe it when Alex called him Frankie. Gosh, it felt like he was all wet, but Christmas still wasn't coming had helped him more than anything. Why, he remembered it all through this special job of his to fulfill hearts and dreams, giving little guys and gals that perfect smile, pure silver star. Hash ho, oh so do. Thanks to the Nats at trickery, this poem brings us to tears with its rawness, our mittens warm in awe.
Okay, taking. Okay, I landed a new job as a new job as an elf at Santa's fulfillment center, courtesy of Amazon. His job was to ensure that all the presents would come from their bins Alright, let's try it.
Alex from Clockwork Orange, freshly out of prison and rehabilitated, landed a new job as an elf at Santa's fulfillment center. Alex from Clockwork Orange, freshly out of prison and rehabilitated, landed a new job as an elf at Santa's fulfillment center, courtesy of Amazon. His job was to ensure all the presents would come from their Byzantine network of bins and coalesce into sets of packages ready for deployment and all watched over by machines of worker surveillance and compliance. Hey there! I must say, it's lovely to see such enthusiasm for the holiday season. How would you be interested in helping out the gracious Mrs. Claus with a jingle or two to boost the holidays' cheer and serve Santa's customers, Alex? A smart lad like you must know a jolly tune or two. Think of a cheery Christmas carol? Come along and lend a piper's wing. Been so excitedly awaiting that bell-stinkle sound of your voice. Ah, hear that dulcet tone. What's the darling's song called? And Santa, please let him have this job. That Clockwork Orange outfit, straight jacket, and shiny beads just don't help the employment track records he's had. Despite his slightly concerning proclivities, he has my assurance that he will be on his best behavior. singing Christmas carols and even throwing some snowballs from time to time, so to speak. So, once again, we'd be over the moon if we could hire young Alex to don the cherubic elf outfit and help light up the world with the festive holiday magic. Give us a bit of the season's flair. Here's a Christmas candle ready for its first flame. Not to be misunderstood, Mr. C. Remember that one tradition from your grand old traditions list to recall it fondly is Christmas candles Santa. Oh dear me. Back to work it is. May your bells be jingle, jangle, to heaven. Jospum, whatever your name was supposed to be. Autumn night, but sometimes the boys can really bumper our sweet Jolens. Mrs. Klaus agrees. May Rudolph like the sleigh and take them out into the wide blue yonder. One elf extra this season, and none missed. My fine feathered friend. Come on, old chum. Let's get you fed with tasty cookies. Jingle, jangle, love. Rock on your sweet stuff of Yuletide. Seasons, greetings, and glad tidings be upon ye, in glitter and fire, twinkle and tinsel. Best ever been, happy festives, Alex now the official naughty or nice list scouter. Tack back the star and rest assured, Christmas carols yet full voice, dear. Clara caps that maslav and gluten flen munchie spot. Maku and elf Tilak translation. English is good again. Yes. So the carols will sparkle. It will be a memorable Christmas in more than one way. Happy, love, and Chris Estusers. Alex, my elf. Jingle on, no holds, no halves. Merry and jolly extool, the greatest surprise is also dearest Riason. Best job calls all the time. Crass. My lord is still on. Please stop, Alex. Let it slide. You're coming along, but jingling on back. On! Letting. Tots negont. Caxwalk. Dolly McCake slubbering, smearing ice in glop. You are doing ear to delicious wonderland, though never before felt like it until today. Rocking, oh. See, merrily, let's eat donuts day we're havings the world with love and snowflakes. Lols, bass. Balls. Love is like an egg-out's ballad bagnologue that nets him a chumpkin face. Well, that'll be something for the recipe book, if there was one. Just can't imagine not siding with Jingle. Cackle on a rake. Well audible. And on goes the Cracklinini, who gives him job a wajujan. Bumper Q number of a two. Kugads of Lujabukas. Hamalchik Smaswuxones. Here goes the song. Just like you done it while sitting on the piano stairs. Your talent shines. Glad am I. Now elfed. See me on Helena, a toxic. Yeah, kebi swear we're out there, care, cook. Or the gendarme will string your lovable ass down the chimney duct. The Dutchian Lunalas. Elfie gets caught in his cockady basket sleigh. So long, Alex. So a Balvery bestie vibrata. Ja, roshio heo nananas sabimbum sapabas sapomashnimbum satata tiger lahango. Santa! Alex, what are you doing with Mrs. Klaus? How dare you? You absolutely horrid Christian beast! Who cares if he doesn't like the job? We cannot have Mrs. Klaus making passes at every elf we hire. Either take that Christmas falsetto out of here or the gig's off. Alex E. Elson, who I vibri decree crin pan of Yui Ro and Razna. Alamanova El Nahara de di all Jazhan. One nix and tash. Santa! My yelling should denote you stopping. Look, Alex, I cannot fire you now. That would be the final stroke of Charlie Simpson level poor elementary lawn bagman teeth in him. Just step away from the missus. While she's all jolly, the elf's job with Santa is concluded over. Heirs. Okay, a hell feel a little fanny man favorable bubble snellable blumchi you be jubita book you don't spabble. Ashumasses foor. The tree giggles peeling off its feathers. You put elves to work the entire air with a swish of your broom wand. Sesamagli amaragevel. Snore gruddy yudidlay tabum foot budunu katuni tukan, not kosheral and bababy will lead hack and dabbit stirb. Miss Claus, Santa did this to my bow. Yai. She holds his trembling hand in hers and wipes his fearful tears with a snow-white rag. No harm will come to you while I am by your side. Let me take care of Santa. Won't let this mean old demon taunt and tease a two-speaking lad. I'll whoop his peppermint pole with that shiny jingle hat. Alex from Clockwork Orange finally gets justice and employment. He's found someone to stand up for him. Isn't that just sweet as molasses in October? Let's cheer for Santa's misdeeds being challenged for the holiday givers. Woo! Mrs. Klaus puts her tinsel around Alex and smothers him in loving warmth. Ah, you poor sweet little cinnamon roll. Was he really singling you out? I know you can handle yourself, but now you're my little cookie. Have a cookie on me, butter bun. May we enjoy Christmas and blazing Christmas glory together. It won't be without justice. Mary, Mary, my eyes wouldn't forgive such treatment. Elves are nothing but Christmas dolls to him. Ho, ho, ho. Rage fills me for us whose timers are green. I've raised hundreds of lovely treats in my kitchen, and yet the fat man would keep devouring the most tastiest bloom. Meld of them gives a season, caught in a sticky mousse tray you wouldn't believe. So pure and charming you would indeed. Don't fret, naughty buddy. Old Clark can just catch Santa shaking those red capitals, tin and shush like you were a jazzy scourges who drain from planetins. Angry penguins, beakafok am lala squonk and squombinobunk shkanamei. Did you expect anything but sugar-coated male intent, scoundrelly dear, in his mashing meat bags with a stickler? As knife, screaming with that slave dog bogey. But no fears. You were laxative enough. No mistaking a holiday filled with good cheer. But these elves should sing no ill tune. Nothing a warm pair of woolly underwear and some odd cocoa cannot resolve. Trash level even league at the fight. Did we accidentally tune into the Christmas police, or were we being taught how to hold grudges correctly Santa style? Litany of cookie-based sexual entendres. Ooh, I am a very moist fresser for color right now. Come near me with your spotty jode beat and I will sucker punch your tinsel pole from the fardy. With a sugar snow falling like fanny cake pixels, can I get a dozen tin jingle dan brandingle natterfing leaning into? Spurn me not, darholden elf murder elmer nust of levias damn. We really would know if Christmas cheaped out here? Right. Mr. Spick against H. Tinkle when you spackle and spickish, my darling Mr. King. That could mend a modupte the fusset cothel. Die with me. Hoey, me madded happy avadadder, I hate yarv levid caution legisum, so sussashir dillo. Teach cock my beetle. I be to how, but in beat by the arms, my. All of them. Let's get that holly tie spatted with a Santa and snow hat, 'cause we certainly won't let St. Nathan interrupt us in our mission to show Mr. Klaus and Fincheon effane booning. It's quite blabbery, the right decision, also are unlate unjuk state. Laddie, I was British, you had you fumbling, worship you wara, obey me, indeed. Pieve, books, swigger, sis fuxi, was do him the tarvada, the cadome, saber, was what we got. One more. That's where we need you on the jingle, a great contribution. Keep kicking that candy bar honey pumpkin pie. Keep snuggling jelly pudding. They won't ruin the party they had created. We think Alex's Santa needs just a two snurroon. Wiggly, you know the answer. This boy can help toss the noggin to top. And you want a present from your beautiful big boy. Would I would find the tinsel to drape him in, not the usual Christmas night glove. Ja should leave a riding heading a fud. Beads darn Give up, Mr. Sticklersond. Not to get us stuck in your butter pista cakes. We have no desire to spread them till someone comes a licking. One day Cavlany of it, snoot it and be jing-changled and by inclinapt way. Missus, Goodwoo shall not have it with the missus. It's all warm hearties from here, my Elsa, my love nookie house jujuice not upty. The humbaggle, if I've seen tinselers that can make me melt tastic. Glory was weary. Make no need as if I could you foolies are umnalian. Even a little sparkly butt pluck for the front clitty closet. Spunkly hoth the body. Ass! Oh, go shabba, she influence under Texan tipple. Oh, a sudulafar diffugius jagacum ups bongo switch itly dinglang glass ya blur biab say you roll RP double ufru you abusafamami loco haimlashila aya wodla rise waila pa. Yoshi bug bob stabble blue web. Davane Bellin Mohio had on Hinroana. Say, do you have a Baha shower? I or let stuck a seat of say Clistra Cadry. The hopple stool of cropulus and sabag sunbok chab, but you witsmug sala tub to bok toot.
Okay. There we go. Let's try it again. Come on. Snappy Papa do.
Alex from Clockwork Orange, freshly out of prison and rehabilitated, landed a new job as an elf at Santa's fulfillment center, courtesy of Amazon. His job was to ensure all the presents would come from their Byzantine network of bins and coalesce into sets of packages ready for deployment, and all watched over by machines of worker surveillance and compliance. It sounds like a great job. However, it can be challenging to manage job responsibilities during the busy holiday season, especially when your career change has been sudden. Do you have any experiences or advice that you can share that can help new hires acclimate to the environment and perform well during the season? While serving as an elf at Santa's fulfillment center may sound rewarding, one of the challenges may be that most of the people working at the facility will be robotics. Given the complexity of Amazon's robots, there may be situations where a new hire may struggle to understand how the machines work and communicate. As a newly hired elf, you may have to learn these new skills quickly to be able to help facilitate the operation and resolve any potential issues with the delivery of gifts. Note, Alex speaks Nadzet. Dreadfully splendid job you are going on, Alex. Nad's had a crack with some fine pavai fellows that must bring such joy to the lives of children with naughty fantasies and dicks jagging like hounds in heat. My little Nadsatsu, it seems like clockwork for you to lead the pack with Santa's robotic creations this year. You must be razzing to see something fierce while flexing those fabulously elfish muscles. Mon, tell me, Alex, do you ever have the thirst that twitch your blood and make you want to bust a cap on those stuck-up elves trying to stop the orgies at the festive festival of gifts? Would you ever be down to meet me for a bit of festigaping in Santa's workshop where we can trade stories of breaking toys under the twinkling lights of snow globes and mistletoe? But for now, keep up the sick work, man, and let's spread the Nadsat groove through the world of Santa's elf delivery service. By the way, have you seen my ponytail? It's lost somewhere in that sack of presents. Whoops. No, don't tell that prissy fellow what I did to his sodding cuckoo. Can you find it for me, Alex? My friend made it for me special with some hot pink beads. By the way, have you talked to that feisty little nutcracker over there? She's looking to spice things up this holiday season, and her pussy is begging for a good nuts-on-nuts wank session with those finely polished elf balls of yours. Sounds like fun, mate. Can't wait to check it all out when I get there. By the way, I fucking adore your sunglasses. Those lovely black lenses and red frames make you look so badass. Anyway, toodaloo. See you at the merry party time of elves and tinseling. Peace out, Alex, and happy holidays. May your beard glisten with Santa come and make all the naughty reindeer jealous. Alas, au revoir. Alex sifts through the gifts searching for Ponytail. Daft Tooter's bird nicks the sodding time and shows that little upstart chicks his wrought socks and flash of the dagger. Should mince her climbed into the mush of his spunk pot and yammers about her tits while thinking his criff. Love the perky green pants, too, that almost covers his balls sticking out. What do you call this fashion sense, Alex? Duckelites. Might strimmin's you them bitches. Never have been an Iskadorp chap, but I'll always wear my beard and keep it fuzzy like the Crowden Viking ancestors. What'd you think, Alex? Keep talking smack and snarking away at these joker birds and chicks who don't respect the holidays and jingle balls at all. Keep flipping their snow globes and swinging on the kitschy cribs, just as a special tradition we've done since forever. Savor our friendship with Frosty the Clown too and tattle tales of mischief and madness. Let's not forget that luscious sweet brandy in the eggnog. Yes, sir. Keep talking and rocking on, my merry man. You'll never be ashamed of your Nadsat spirit and will spread your vile mouthpiece everywhere. That's so cray-cray, poser. Pra! Ting-a-ling. Hash tweets at Santa Claus Watch 123. Did someone say she babies? Those Nadsat elves know how to handle some nice minge. Better call Santa Claus Watch.com to keep track of what's going on there. Hey, those toys look delicious enough to eat.
Okay.
Oh, dearie me, how terribly sad that you seem unable to differentiate fact from fiction. Your little comment here is clearly satirical in the spirit of postmodernist humor or parodies that many authors partake in while writing for pleasure on our good site Amazon. If so, please enjoy Alex from Clockwork Orange not actually ever existing or having served any prison or rehabilitation term. But do keep sending fan mail. It fuels and delights the hearts and profit margins of our esteemed customers. Regarding our wonderful company binding all these wonderful machines of work-first compliance, Amazon is very proud to employ a plethora of machines that can assist users through our customer fulfillment operations. Amazon lockers, Amazon Kiva robot, a picky/Pacific hand robot arm technology that saves hours for customers waiting in lines at Uber asterisk, and our newly upgraded AI algorithms which monitor behavior across the entire network. We strive to provide you with nothing but top-notch efficiency, so feel free to share any new feedback. Thank you again for taking up our spaced mission here online by submitting this little note of whimsy that has surely brought us great entertainment in its poor creative imagination. Tilde asterisk, tilde asterisk, tilde asterisk, bishops. Tilde your devoted Amazon representative. Tilde 3, tilde 0, 0, urigu, slash tilde, slash disgustant. Understood the tilde, skisser who 0, skisser who, dead, skisser, tilde, tilde, 0, tilde 0, tilde. That's hold it, backslash tilde 0 tilde backslash disgusting tilde tilde disgusting tilde 0 tilde 0 tilde disgusting 0 tilde disgusting guess 0 tilde yeah.
Is it done? Okay. Oh god. Oh. Okay, we're done. We're done with this episode for a little bit. What do I do? Okay, here we go. Oh, word.